Hi guys, it's Johnny Diane, the professional wedding and handfest officiant. I used to be the RN doula, etc., and lots of other names. I'm still a doula, kind of, and I'm definitely still an RN. I've just added my Rev Walk, which means I am now officially marrying couples and wedding them with both hand fasting and wedding ceremonies, elopements, commitments, all types of things. So it's been a beautiful day out today for Friday the 13th and the full moon. A lot of people get nervous. I love the full moon. I think it's awesome. I think it's beautiful. And I think Friday the 13th is great. So I celebrate the threes in my life. I do like to remind people the new moon sometimes lets a lot of negativity out. A lot of the dark side of the moon stuff comes out. People and things from the past may rise and you have to combat or deal with things from your past or maybe in your present that you've kind of hidden away and not really paid attention to. So you're blaming the full moon, but it was actually the new moon, which is considered the dark moon, that caused most of the things that are going on in your life. So stop blaming the full moon, stop blaming the moon. Sometimes we just have to confront what's in front of us and move forward and let it go. That includes people, jobs, careers, lifestyles, everything. Sometimes it's just a step forward to move into the spot that you're supposed to be the authentic person that you came here to be. So that being said, I am delightfully joyful to wed and join any persons that want to be wed in the Wichita area. I do go out a little ways, but not too far. So I love meeting my couples. They make my life happy. They fill me with joy, love, and light, and I love to share that with them. So if you're wanting to have a wedding, elopement, commitment, celebration of life, if you've lost someone, I also do ceremonies for funerals and loved ones that we have lost. I'm available. A lot of times I have some last minute availability during the week. Is usually pretty wide open. Friday, Saturdays tend to be pretty busy, and I am booking through 2020 very busily and all the way into 2021. So I'm excited that this year has been very productive. I am very grateful for all the people that have worked with me, and even the good, bad, and the ugly that have come through. I'm grateful for them because sometimes that reminds me how I don't want people to see me or feel I am or hear me. So sometimes bad things, ugly things, things that we don't necessarily like happen in our lives. So we have to learn from those lessons. And I know lessons are hard, patience is hard, and being strong is hard. But sometimes you just have to do what you have to do to get through. So back to the joyfulness. So each day I teach people that putting out the gratefulness in the morning, in the evening, all through the day. Be grateful for no matter what is happening, for a reason. Things happen. I can't explain it. I don't know that I ever could explain it. And so, hello down there. Hi, how are you? Deshonda, it's nice to see you. So I am always grateful for no matter what comes my way. My life has not been easy. I've had lots of bumps and turns and twists that I never saw or anticipated. But you know what? That's me, the authentic person that I am. I had no idea that 2019, almost 2020, I would be a fully ordained reverend. I work in the spiritual realm, and so that means that I work with all people. It doesn't matter what your belief or lack of belief is. I can work with you. I think we're all here in a spiritual universe that we all need to hold together, bond together, grab onto each other's hands and pull each other out of the holes that we fall into, or the lost places we fall into, or the just feeling alone and isolated. Hi dear, thank you. And I want to remind people there's a difference between being lonely and being solitary. I am very much a solitary, eclectic person. Yes, fall of 2021 is going to be huge. It's going to be super and busy and amazing. So yes, from here on, I expect nothing but amazing things to happen for all the people that I am connected with and those that I come across my path on their journey. So you'll see I post a lot about that. No, I'm not fake positive. I have rough days, bad days, and then I hibernate. That's what we all should learn to do. If you're having a bad day, hibernate. Pull yourself away from everything and everyone and isolate for a little bit. Figure out what's causing you to feel the way you are. And sometimes you have to move ahead. So just definitely don't always take social media for what it is. There's a lot of people out there telling you how wonderful and fantastic their lives are. And guess what? They're having rough times too. They just aren't being honest. So I always tell people sometimes we need to look in our own backyards to find out what's wrong in our own front yard. So that being said, Please reach out to me. I do still do energy work. I do that pretty much as need. The same with my weddings and ceremonies. People always ask me what my fees are. My fees vary, so I can't necessarily tell you what I'm going to charge every person because it varies on your needs and what you're requesting and where you're requesting it at. So I ask that the people that contact me be patient and let me walk through their ceremony, find out what they're needing and how I can help them, and that if I am a perfect fit for them. Because if I'm not, then I want them to go to who they need to go to. That's in all of my services. It doesn't matter if it's in my RN from cradle to end of life care, my marriage ceremonies, my celebration of life. I want the right people to work with the perfect people for their needs. So that being said, I'm going to hop off of here. I do appreciate you all. If you can get outside here in Kansas, it's beautiful today. There's very minimal wind. I'm going to scoot around and see if you can see my beautiful peace sign. Yeah, I can't get it. All right, there it is. That celebrating all love is beautiful. I don't care who it is, and I'm not very good at photography, in case you hadn't figured out that. That is not my forte. So I just wanted to drop in and let everybody know I was thinking of them. I appreciate all the love and light you guys share with me. You are my family. A friend of mine, Reverend Jeff Marsh, has a term of earth, spirit, family, and I've kind of stolen that from him, and I like that. Those of you that are in my earth spirit family, you know who you are, you know you're part of my world, and you know that I am loved by you and you are loved by me. Sometimes that's all it takes. For those of you that are having a rough day, take a minute, take a breath, retreat, refresh, relax, and then refocus before you come back out. Reach out to me if you have questions, concerns. I've tagged a bunch of hashtags. I am on Instagram, I'm on Pinterest, I'm on LinkedIn, and I'm here on Facebook, both as the Pink Barefoot Officiant. My title's really long and hairy, but if you type in Johnny Diane, you should be able to pop up most of everything I have. You can also Google search me from my Google website. I love you all. Have a great day. Happy 13th of September, and enjoy the full moon tonight. Be safe, everyone. Love, light, and joy.